but for also innovating and for bringing in new modules. Last time we were here, Introduction to Pakistani Law was introduced as a module in the LLB course. And as we just spoke about technology, I think this is a hallmark of University of London, that we have seen great improvements and innovations over the years. There is great focus on research and development. And we see improvements with every passing year, and not only with regard to the UOL program in Pakistan, but the world over. We were very fortunate that when I was studying as a law student, we had a very distinguished faculty. The teaching centers in Pakistan matter a lot because they are your ambassadors, they are your representatives in Pakistan. So it's very, very important because the coursework is there. There is a lot of focus on research and development. There's a lot of focus on imparting education. So the faculty also matters, and one must focus on the faculty. And I stand here before you as a proud alumni because this degree from the University of London not only helped me enhance my capabilities, but in the different professions that I've been, from a lawyer to a civil servant to a minister now, it has greatly helped me in serving my people and serving my country and serving my community in Pakistan. So I remain grateful, and I assure you on behalf of the government of Pakistan that whatever we can do to promote these programs further, we are at your beck and call, and a lot of work is already being done by the Pakistan Bar Council, by the British Council, and also by the government of Punjab, the government of Pakistan. We really need to do some hand-holding of the local institutions as well in order to improve the quality of education in Pakistan. And you've set some very high standards, which are very hard to meet. But I think there should be an outreach program which you're working on already. And you would always find us one step ahead in promoting these programs. And it's been a very short stay for you, Phil, in Pakistan. And I hope that you will be able to come again with more time on your hands so you can witness what Pakistan is actually about. Because seeing is believing, and being in Islamabad, surrounded by the serene beauty of the Magala Hills, I think it's one of the best capitals that you would ever visit. So next time when you come to Pakistan, I would encourage you to visit other cities and see the resilience of our people and see the culture and traditions that we hold so dear. And at the end, I would not take much time. I remain at your disposal for any service that I can provide to my alma mater, the University of London, which has a tradition and a history of centuries. And thank you very much for organizing this gathering. And thank you for all that you've done for Pakistan and for the field of education in Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Now I would humbly request the chief guest for today, the Honorable Acting President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, to please say a few words.
कि वज़ीर इत्तलात अता ताड़ का तकरीब से ख़िताब आप मुलाहिज़ा कर रहे थे और उनकी जानिब से गुफ्तगू करते हुए जो वहाँ पर मौजूद शुरका हैं उनको हुकूमती पॉलिसीज़ के हवाले से उन्होंने जो है वो ब्रीफ़ भी किया है और इस हवाले से बात वाज़ेह की है कि पाकिस्तान की तरक्की के लिए हुकूमत तमाम इक़दामात उठा रही है और इसके अलावा जो वहाँ पर तलबा उनका हौसला भी बुलंद किया। उसके अलावा उन्होंने जो तालीम है उसकी इम्पोर्टेंस पर भी जोर दिया है।
माने मिस्टर जेम्स Hampson, Mr. Saad Wasim, Country Head, University of London, the University of London Regional Head for South Asia, Professor Phil, Pro Vice Chancellor, esteemed members of the University of London delegation, members of the Parliament, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is a profound pleasure to welcome the distinguished delegation from the University of London to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. I extend my warmest greetings to Professor Phil and his esteemed colleagues. Your presence here this evening represents far more than a diplomatic courtesy. It symbolizes a bridge of knowledge, aspiration, and partnership between our two nations. Distinguished guests, the University of London stands as one of the world's most prestigious institutions of higher learning. For nearly 2 centuries, it has nurtured some of the finest minds across continents and contributed immeasurably to global progress spanning 13 spectrum of human achievement. Pakistan takes immense pride in the fact that numerous distinguished Pakistanis count themselves among the accomplished alumni of the University of London. These individuals have excelled in public service, law, medicine, academia, business and diplomacy, carrying forward the values of rigorous scholarship and critical thinking that your institution embodies. This shared heritage forms the bedrock of our partnership and inspires us to strengthen these ties further. What makes relationship particularly meaningful is the University of London's enduring commitment to Pakistan through your international programs of recognized teaching centers across Pakistan. You have provided thousands of Pakistani students with access to world-class education. This transitional educational partnership has democratized learning opportunities and enabled our youth to compete on the global stage while remaining rooted in their homeland. For this sustained engagement, Pakistan is deeply grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to speak candidly about education in Pakistan today. We stand at a pivotal juncture in our national development. Despite the resolve of our people and the dedication of educators, the education sector continues to face deep structural challenges. Pakistan is one of the highest members of school-age children who are not enrolled in formal education, with significant gender and regional disparities that disproportionately affect girls in rural areas. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, the government declared a national education emergency in 2024. Understanding the need for bold action, ensure equitable access to schooling across the country. This declaration reflects a renewed commitment to expanding inclusion, strengthening learning systems, and improving educational outcomes through coordinated federal and provincial governments. The National Education Policy Development Framework 2024 lays out a comprehensive roadmap of systemic reform, emphasizing access, quality, and flexibility across all levels of education. Federal initiatives such as the Benazir Talimi Wazaif program have provided conditional support to millions of children to encourage continued participation in education. Our challenges by climate-related disasters, including the floods of 2022, which caused extensive damage to educational infrastructure and disrupted learning for thousands of children. The experience of such shocks has reinforced the need to build more resilient and adaptive education systems capable of withstanding environmental and social disruptions. Honorable guests, I have had the honor of serving Pakistan in various constitutional roles over several decades, including as a federal minister, Speaker of the National Assembly, and Prime Minister across these responsibilities, education remained a central national priority. During my period, the period steps up were taken to expand access to higher education, strengthen scholarships opportunities, and promote academic freedom as a cornerstone of knowledge-based society. The establishment of new institutions, including the University of Swat, reflected our conviction that education is the most effective response to conflict, extremism, and underdevelopment. As chairman of the Senate of Pakistan since 2024 and presently serving as acting president, I remain firmly convinced that the education diplomacy is among the most enduring instruments of international engagement. Unlike political arrangements that may change with time, educational partnerships create lasting human connections rooted in shared values, mutual respect, and exchange of knowledge. The Senate of Pakistan has consistently exercised its legislative and oversight mandate to advance education through focused deliberation on access, quality, and governance. The Senate had advocated for sustained and protected investment in education. We remain clear in our belief that investment in education is not a cost, but the foundation upon which all national progress rests. Distinguished delegates, education today transcends classroom walls and national boundaries. In our interconnected world, where technological advancement reshapes entire industries within years, where climate change demands unprecedented global cooperation, and where artificial intelligence promises to redefine work itself, nations that invest in knowledge and skills are the ones that prosper. Pakistan has embraced this reality. Our recent approval of AI Policy 2025 and the Digital Sector Roadmap 2035 till 2035 demonstrate a commitment for preparing our youth for the digital economy. Our IT expense overreached $3.8 billion. In recent assessments, growing at approximately 20% annually. The innovation ecosystem is maturing rapidly. But technology alone is not enough. We need partnerships like one we celebrate this evening. We need institutions like University of London to help us build capacity, transfer knowledge, and inspire excellence. Your engagement in Pakistan through degree programs in law, business, economics, social sciences, and computing has already created pathways of opportunity for thousands. We now seek to deepen and expand this collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, I am encouraged by the University of London's continued commitment to Pakistan and your interest in exploring new dimensions of partnerships. I am confident the visit by Professor Phil and his distinguished colleagues will open new avenues for collaboration that benefit not only our institutions, but most importantly, our students. These young people represent Pakistan's future. These young people, they carry the hopes for their families, communities, and nations. When we invest in their education, we invest in Pakistan's prosperity, stability, and global standing. I call upon the stakeholders to facilitate and support such partnerships. International collaboration should not be seen as competition with local institutions, but as complementary strength that raises standards across the entire educational ecosystem. Honorable guests, as I conclude, I wish to express deep appreciation for University of London's historic and ongoing engagement with our nation. Your continued presence here demonstrates confidence in Pakistan's academic potential and our shared commitment to excellence. I also commend Mr. Saad Basim, your regional head for South.
आगे बढ़ते नाज़रीन, आपको बताएं पंजाब हुकूमत का सरकारी महकमों में पेट्रोल डीजल गाड़ियों की खरीदारी पर मुकम्मल पाबंदी आयद करने का फैसला। सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रिक या हाइब्रिड गाड़ियाँ खरीदी जा सकेंगी। नए पेट्रोल पंप्स के लिए NOC की मंजूरी अब के इलेक्ट्रिक और चार्जिंग से मंसूब होगी। नाज़रीन, आपको उस खबर के हवाले से बता रहे हैं, दाने स्कूल सूबाई मामला है। बिलावल भुट्टो की